Today we're going to be discussing the best and worst case scenario for Tua in this upcoming season. Let's get into it. Starting off with the worst case scenario, because I just want to get that out of the way, and we all know what that is. If he gets injured, especially if it's a concussion. Now, I feel like that chat has kind of died down a little bit, but if Tua gets another concussion, that's definitely the worst case scenario. Now, injury aside, like if he's injured pretty much more than 3 games, if he's injured even 3 to 4 games, I mean, it's pretty much wraps on Tua. We know that he's a little more injury prone than a normal quarterback, but not being able to scenario, you're not going to get any less production from Tua. I feel like he's pretty consistent. He's shown you what he is at this point. It's mainly the stupid mistakes with him. And when you say stupid mistakes, mainly I'm thinking about like Buffalo when he's getting sacked and he just kind of throws it off to try to make something happen and ends up being a pick. 6, actually. So those are the plays where I think if Tua avoided a couple of those plays, he would look his best case scenario, proof and pudding. I mean, he led the league in passing. He had a great touchdown to interception ratio. He just looked good all year. And that's pretty much his best case scenario. I mean, you're looking at 4,500, and that would be the best case scenario. I mean, that's really achievable for Tua. That would be a Pro Bowl. I mean, this is the type of guy that can play to an MVP level. Now, can he sustain that MVP play? He hasn't proven he can, mainly with the injuries. Tua cannot miss games in the middle of the year. It breaks up the chemistry. To keep that flow and consistency goes a long way. So I need Tua to play all 17 games this year. Now, as far as the playoffs, is it an unsuccessful season for Tua if we lose or we don't make the playoffs? Of course, but if we make the playoffs and lose? And my answer is yes. I think it is an unsuccessful season without a playoff win. This team's been starving for a playoff win. I mean, I haven't even been alive for a playoff win in Miami. So this team has won. That's the best case scenario. I mean, it's literally one game. Do or die. I mean, we have to make the playoffs first, though. And I think a lot of people are actually underrating the Dolphins at this point. Like, it's gotten pretty bad. All these bets are off. No one hold me to this. Show the context. But if he doesn't get hurt, there's no way this team wins less than 9 games. I will put a stamp on that. If Tua, and that's been the thing with Tua, even coming out of college with that hip injury, had you people scared to draft him. So obviously, this is a lingering issue. We know what we're getting into. It's not anything crazy, but Tua has it in him. And I feel like this year he's really been tapping into that leadership. Like these couple first years in the league, he's been transitioning, and now I feel like he's really here. He's really submitted himself in this Dolphins locker room. You can tell by the last couple of years they've been naming him a captain as opposed to the first couple of years where he didn't. I think he's really controlling this locker room, and I feel like this is a big step for Tua. This is a big year. This is a big year for Tua. This is a big year for McDaniel. This is a big year for Greer, and it all is on the back of Tua. Tua gets hurt week 3 against Buffalo, and it's another concussion, and he's out 8 weeks. Bye-bye Mike McDaniel. Bye-bye Chris Greer. Bye-bye Tua. I mean, that's it. That would be everything that this era has been associated with, is that worst case scenario. So Mike McDaniel is trying to change the culture. Let's go out there and prove that we can stay healthy. That's a big thing. Let's go out there and prove that we can compete with these good teams. That's a big thing. And let's see Tua rise to the occasion in the big moments. He has shown that he can rise to the occasion in the big moments. But I need to see it more consistently. I need to see you go out there and beat Buffalo week 3 on primetime. I need to see you go beat these teams, these playoff teams that we're going to face eventually if we make the playoffs anyways. But altogether, I think Tua's somewhere in between. I really think he's going to be a Pro Bowl quarterback if he stays healthy. Now, I do think Tua's going to miss at least 2 games this year. There's no way he doesn't with his record in the past. But altogether, Tua's a consistent guy. He's going to get us 4,000 yards, probably 30 touchdowns, probably 8 to 10 picks. And I think he can win 10 games. So I'm thinking Tua's going to have a Pro Bowl season this year, and he's really going to show some of these doubters wrong. But, you know, I could be a biased Dolphin fan. Who knows? But if you guys enjoyed the vid, make sure to like, subscribe, comment. I want to get to know you guys in the comments below. Drop where you're watching from. All right, guys. See you later.